access. Clearly behind you, you see floating, there's the character Roadhog in his element. And there's also, so we're getting some really insightful looks at potential DLC here. If you look over in the far right corner, it is implied that there might in fact be a Squid hero. We don't know if we're going to be collaborating with Nintendo, maybe bringing in some Splatoon characters, but that will be seen later.
You're a squid. You're a kid. Invest in our city, bro. Invest.
Seriously, I have a feeling Overwatch is going to become the new multiplayer obsession for us. Because honestly, the only reason we have Call of Duty is... You know what sucks though? All the money I blew trying to get the Shadow Claw, only to get it out of a supply drop.
It's your turn.
That's absolute cancer.
Well, actually, you're using supply drops.
Oh dear, what do we do here?
Using a weapon.
It is quite simple, my friend. Let me go first, because I am better than you.
It's true!
I love people that think that they're better than other people. I guarantee you, hang them upside down and disembowel them, they'll bleed just the same.
Yeah. He'll bleed.
Oh wow, the community chat. Oh, that's not the chest, that's chance. Let's fuel my gambling addiction. Advance to the nearest railroad. Don't mind all the meth addicts and homeless people hiding around here. We're gonna make something out of this. Even though the railroad's been pretty much dead since the 60s.
Let's roll the dice.
And if you look over there, you could find somebody that was beaten and molested.
Is that Uncle Larry? Oh, wait a minute. You said molested, not molester. Pardon me.
Advance to the nearest utility.
Goddamn white people owning all the utilities. You corporate fuck.
I'm a white person!
Your turn starts now.
I like being white.
Yep, this is the economy. All of the utilities and transportation things are owned by redneck white people.
Come to you here.
That ain't true.
Hashtag truth.
Unless you fuck your sister.
Please, your brother, your sister, your mother, your aunt, and uncle. Even the urn filled with the ashes of grandma.
That one gets a little special deal.
You can't always decide what's going to happen to you.
What? No! We started this out really
Yeah,
quick.
man, fight the system. Fight the system, man.
Wait a minute, cop.
Down
You've
with
made
the-
a mistake. I'm white. You can't put me in jail.
Hashtag no lives matter.
And see what the future
Hey, that's true. No lives matter. But
Guess what, viewers? Know this. If you're viewing this as like some part of some history lesson in the future, maybe 100, 200 years from now, you are listening to dead people. Does that ever freak you out, though, when you go on TV and you see those old black and white movies and you're like, good God, I am looking at corpses
No, doesn't freak me.
in their youth. Yeah, of course the white person can afford to get out of jail.
This in the future, I would like you to know that your existence is most likely cancer, and I love you.
I love it, yeah. Do. Did I get something good? No? 6, 7?
Let's see if chance
Wow.
is on your side.
I'm gonna be going.
I'm getting all the damn railroads
I'm
out.
gonna
It's
go
beautiful.
to Twitter later and tweet them a
You
picture
have a train
of
to
boobs
catch.
and say, "Watch my video for more pictures of boobs."
Well, we are a pair of boobs, so...
That wouldn't be too far off.
Speaking of boobs, that reminds me of the time my mother asked me to go get her a screwdriver, and when I went and looked in the top drawer of her cabinet looking for it, I instead found my stepfather's pair of fake breasts.
The fuck? I would have squeezed them. Just kidding. That's
Your
kinda
turn
gross.
starts now.
That reminds me of the time my little brothers also found my stepfather's dildos and had a sword fight with them. I asked my mother about them. They weren't hers. They were my stepfather's.
Wow.
This property is looking for a buyer. Will it be you?
Just a place
Currently,
that-
she's having an affair with a pot dealer with a bum foot literally, he broke his ankle, and because he wouldn't stay off of it, he hit ossified, and he can't move it now.
That's kind of funny.
Meanwhile, my stepfather is crying about it and probably having an... Oh, by the way, that reminds me. There was this big explosive argument a while back, and between my mother and my stepfather blurted out, "In the 8 years I've been with you, I've been with 7 men."
Let's ride the train of success.
I'm like, did you find all 7 of the dwarfs? Was it sleazy, gropey? Hold on, we gotta find a way to make those 7 dwarfs porn-worthy. We've got sleazy, gropey, humpy. You know, grumpy, we have humpy. Instead of Doc, it's just Cock.
They don't call him Snow White for nothing.
Instead of Sleepy, you get PP, who's really into water sports.
What?
This property is for sale. It's time to be
Just like the porn parody of Teletubbies. The purple one's the pimp. You got...
You almost got
I forgot their names.
That's what I call bad news.
Malachi, I'm going to need a small loan of $1 million. I can't bail myself out of this.
Give me a small...
I love how I've just been frantically pressing X. I don't read what I'm buying. I just buy it.
There's Tata.
Day in the life
Speaking
of Trump.
of small loans, I was gonna say you're like doing some Donald Trump shit right there. You know what?
Yeah, just
I'm
buying
gonna
things.
actually buy this.
Don't buy that. That's where the Mexicans want to live.
I don't care.
You bastard! You're inviting them into the country. How dare you provide them with housing?
I don't even know what he said.
I'm sorry. Like when they cross
Look
the
at all
border-
these palm trees. Clearly, we're somewhere near Florida or California. There's got to be Latinos everywhere. We got to keep them out, man. See, I'm going to pass this down. I'm not going to develop this affordable housing because I don't want no wetbacks touching this property.
I do.
Is that what they call them, wetbacks?
Well done.
What do I know? I'm just a cracker ass hunky. I'm an uneducated redneck.
Your turn starts now.
Hey man, we just a bunch of white fools.
Is this on
acting
Twitch or
like we're so
YouTube?
cool. YouTube.
Oh my god, I get to go back and watch my pseudo-racist comments in glorious 1080p HD.
This is your chance to own some real estate.
And you get to touch yourself to it, if you so wish.
See, you're buying all of the low-cost stuff, the low-cost cheap housing, you're getting thrown in jail. Are you sure you're not ethnically confused?
Mom, I think I'm black. That's impossible, son. You crossed over from the border of America.
You landed on a
That reminds me, I had a crazy evening. I don't remember much of it, but I remember waking up, I was a different race and gender.
What kind of hardcore drugs you be hitting? Why did I?
I don't know.
Why did I do that? I meant to press X. No.
It's your turn.
Asking me what I'm doing, you just turned down a deal. Look, man, we cut a lot of corners to get you these properties, man. You just drop it.
This property. Time to pay the rent.
I
Really?
meant to press circle. I meant to press
Okay, what's it gonna take for me to get that railroad from you?
Shake the dice and see what
that
the
property
future
I just
holds
turned
for
down
you.
like an idiot.
So great.
I want it ever so badly. I can
Okay,
feel it on the tip of my tongue.
okay. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. I gonna give you these 2 purples. Will go nice with your pimp coat for you to carry into the hood. I'll give you those 2 properties. You can build it up so you and your homies can, chill there. You'll have a hood all to yourself, and I'll just have my railroad
Me and my white nigga.
where I can make you guys work for a meager wage and get a pathetic pension. Deal? Oh,
That's
well, darn, I wasn't even done giving. I was about to outline how you're going to get,
Let's roll.
how you were going to get crappy insurance policies and absolutely terrible dental, but,
I don't, man. You either go balls to the wall or you've got none at all,
You must
son.
pay this player.
No, dang it, really? I threw away my bargaining chip. Oh.
I keep giving away emails.
I thought you laid it on a property I didn't own. Because I'm not looking at the screen, I'm looking at my cheese. It's contemplating whether or not to eat them, but I'm not hungry. I eat to ease the pain.
I cut to ease the pain. Some call me emo, but they don't. They only know my name, not my story.
They call me emo, so I eat them.
And I sit on
Home
them.
sweet home. Have you thought about upgrading?
Ding dong, yo! Emo! Hold on, no, instead of ding dong, ding dong, yo!
Just take a break.
God,
He's like holding out
I
albums.
must really think I'm not black. Or I'm black. The amount of times I go to prison.
Oh, Weird Al Yankovic, you will be missed when you die. And I'm going to sell every CD that I have of you that I haven't opened because I have a whole bunch of things that I'm keeping just so that when people buy I can sell it for ridiculous amounts of money.
That's a good idea.
Shake the dice and see what the future holds for you.
A good idea is to get yourself famous, fake your own death, and then sell all of your merchandise and memorabilia.
It's your turn.
On the internet.
Well, not... Yeah. Well, technically that would be considered merchandise and memorabilia. That would be more considered personal collectibles.
Somebody's going to go back and watch this and ask me, are you racist? You said the word nigga and you said black people go to jail. And to that, I'll probably reply,
My dear,
yes.
that's not racist. That's simply an honest analysis.
You know what I'm going to say? I'm going to say yes. Yes, I am. I hate all...
Everyone's a little racist.
Are you interested in
Okay?
buying this property?
To all of the black people watching, tell me that you haven't walked past somebody in Walmart that's just like a real square. Hold on, I need to use a better adjective than that because I just exemplified how cringeworthy white people can be sometimes.
Your turn starts now.
But other than that, there's your example. There, boom. You walk past somebody in Walmart that says, if you don't like these socks, then you're a square, Jimmy. Tell me that you don't think to yourself.
No. His dad's name is Jimmy. His son's name is Todd. His mother's name is Martha, and he bought you some socks. That's the whitest thing you could ever do. Now I kind of just want to name a kid Todd. Because I'm white.
Can you imagine the reaction? I was just thinking of that, and then I thought about some interesting things. I think the no racism thing in the Bible, and then I thought about something. Imagine Mary having to explain to Joseph that she's pregnant when she is a virgin. Honey, I'm pregnant!
I'm pretty sure they didn't have none of that artificial insemination shit. Bitch wasn't pregnant from being a virgin.
You can't use big words like that. It might stump the audience. Remember, we gotta only have a marginal degree of appeal here, and we're appealing to a very dumb lot. The kind of people that watch Monopoly streamers, okay?
Clearly, she was whoring around, whoring around the Christmas tree. That's the kind of shit she was doing.
What are you talking about?
Imagine being you know what would really suck?
It's time to become the owner.
I can just imagine family meetings in heaven. This is for Christianity, of course, because I'm assuming if you're Norse, you're too busy cutting other people's heads off in Valhalla. If that's still what you guys worship, I don't care enough about theology to really study it.
You
Oh.
have money to buy this property. Would you like to
Okay,
invest?
but what I was going to say, you know how it's going to be? Imagine for Christmas, every year they get together, they celebrate Jesus' birthday, and they have to bring Satan up from hell, and everyone has to attend. And Jesus is like the perfect brother that everyone loves and everyone wants to fawn over. Mary looks over at potential brothers of Christ. Why can't you be more like him? Jesus always does the same stuff every year. Every year he pulls the same lame, trick. Oh, silly me, I forgot the wine. Boom! boom, Shazam, wine in your glasses.
And then
wow.
when nobody claps, Jesus just slowly stumbles up the stairs.
Let's play.
Okay, and get this. Another thing. Oh, silly me. I forgot to bring all the bread. Wait a minute. Whoa! And he starts like dividing it and it just keeps multiplying. Where's all this bread coming from? Like zoinks!
Is Jesus Jewish Shaggy? Like zoinks, yo, where's this bread coming from? The Bronx, maybe.
I'm the son of God.
I'm the son of Christ.
I can't make religious jokes because they'll crucify me out there. See what I did there? God has to be Morgan Freeman, by the way.
You mean like in the one?
But anyway, Satan is the really emotional, emo kid that's at the table every year. He's trying so hard to impress his dad. And he likes to lie about his work. Well, my son, Jesus is the savior of all humanity. How are you, Lucifer? I'm the warden of hell. It's holding up. Are you okay there, son? You look a little stressed. I'm not going to cry. I'm fine. I imagine Mary, every time they bring him out of hell, he always smells like corpses and sulfur. So they're like, what is that awful smell? And Jesus is always so embarrassed. Ma, that's my brother. Don't talk about his smell. And then he gets all self-conscious and starts crying. My life is a living hell.
Hey, wait, whoa. Oh, I'll trade you the red for the blue.
Oh, tough luck.
Okay, another thing, imagine the story of Jonah and the whale. Imagine that Jonah, every time that they have this meal, what they do is when they go to serve fish, Jonah gets... I'm giving you both. Shut up and take it.
Shut up and take it. You're going to request another. Oh, okay.
Anyway, but get this, you know how Jonah, the story of Jonah getting swallowed by the whale, every time they serve fish, he's like that uncle you have that was in Nam and he had a PTSD moment at the table. He just starts spasming out and doing the funky chicken. Oh God, get me out of here. Not the fish. Not the fish.
Wait, whoa. You see that dank value? Both of them, 420. Guys, you know what this means? Smoke.
Now I got here, you just got ripped off.
No, I didn't.
Tesla,
Although, I've no properties to sell.
Tesla has the reds and the
It's your turn.
Yes, I did that, man. It's a casual
Gee,
game.
I didn't know you were blind, Malachi.
Blind Malachi sees...
Malachi let himself get ripped off.
Imagine Moses would always be late for the reunion. Jesus would get on the phone. Don't worry, Dad, I'll call Moses. Moses, where are you, man? Like, zoinks. We're sitting here at the table, and you're not here. And, just like he got lost for 40 years in the desert, he's wandering around the clouds of heaven. I got lost in traffic. I'll be there eventually.
He just has to part the red traffic.
Just hold on, man.
He just has to part the traffic sea, okay? Because he actually... he has one of those stupid mopeds.
Imagine the bar. Okay, imagine Christian bars. Just think about that. They have their own special things. You get the... If you just want a little bit of alcohol, they call it the angel's kiss. There's a series of shots called the 10 Commandments. If you want to sample wines and beers from all over the world, they have something called the Tower of Babel.
And if you want to hit the harder stuff, they call it the devil's seeds. That's just the way it works with these bars, man.
And for the stuff that's got like the fruity stuff, they call it the fruit of Eden or something.
But the most realistic thing about a Christian bar, if one ever actually exists, I'm not sure if they do.
No, the most realistic thing about a Christian bar, if you really want to get right down to it, is going to be the desperate priests that are spiking the drinks of all the little choir boys, okay?
And the most
everyone at the bar is getting their drinks, except the little choir boys that are going and getting their juicy juice cartons, and Father O'Brien's going to be going over there. Oh, hello, laddie. Does this smell like chloroform to you? Oh, bother, it does. It seems like he's fallen asleep. He's passed out on Oh, he was just overcome by the will of Christ. Let me take him and see him to bed. Make sure that he
That's
gets
probably how
settled in correctly.
you sound like you speaking from experience. And then they're just like laying on the bed. And he just looks up to him, Father, why have you forsaken me? That's.
No. Another thing is a lot of people get surprised that priests turn out to be all pervy. Look, when you accept priesthood, everything downstairs stops.
Like there's
Okay? And guess what? They have to do confessionals. In confessionals, you have to sit in a little cubicle and listen to people tell you the most perverse, dirty things that you can think of, or that they can think of. I imagine, oh, hello there. How are you, son? Father, I have sinned. Oh, it can't be that bad. Please tell me. I cheated on my wife. Oh, would you care to describe it, lad? We got to work through the sin. I fucked 2 Asian transvestites while receiving a blowjob from a midget from Ireland. You want to describe that a bit more in detail, laddie? Are you sure that's a good idea, Father? I don't feel comfortable. Do you want to cleanse the sin or not, boyo? Of course, Father.
Sin, all right.
But I remember. I met her at the bar. Her breasts were so supple. Her sister was there, and they had the midget friend. Can you say it a bit more roughly?
See what the future holds for you.
I saw her at the bar. Her apple, just like that, boyo. Just like that, boyo. Like 5 minutes into the description, you just hear him. Oh, Mother of God. Oh, Virgin Mary, Virgin. Are you all right, Father? Oh, yes. Keep talking, boyo. You're ruining the experience. We got to cleanse the sin, laddie. We got to get it all out.
So wait, he's Irish? Why is he Irish?
That's the idea, Father O'Brien.
He's Irish, mate.
The Irish Catholic community. Seriously, if you come to Savannah, you will run into a lot of legitimate Irish Catholics that literally sound like this, boyo.
Boyle, even down to the boil.
Whether you have good luck or bad luck.
Not necessarily the boyo, but it's... Hey, Malachi.
And then you got Father Cristiano over here. I want to lick the nipples of little boys.
Father... No, he has to talk like Count from Sesame Street.
One little boy.
One.
2 little boys.
2 little boys.
3. 3.
I imagine him counseling Bill Cosby. So how many women did you rape? Oh, 1. 2.
This property is for sale.
3.
It's time to become the owner.
But I didn't bobble that woman. I did not do the dangle, and I did not plumb her pudding.
I was giving the bop, put my cereal, put in the pop, and then put in the booty, the fit in the pop booty. Yeah, and then he just gets like that.
You
okay.
just gave me that.
No. You talked about how getting really descriptive. Like, getting really descriptive with Bill Cosby would be shit like, I lick the ice cream and I put my pudding pop in the bibbidi bum. It needs to be
And I put the jello in the zoomity bop, and when I zoomity zoom, that diddly do. You know? Yeah, Bill Cosby. May he rest in peace. His career, not the man. He died a long time ago.
After he stuck his pudding pop in a shouldn't suit of something.
He stuck his pudding pop and a doobity dop.
I stuck my pudding pop in a bibbidi bop.
Hell, get me out.
Get me out of this pudding pop.
Just you literally. That's that. You can see the caveman scene from Scoops, and when he's in there instead of the caveman, get me out of this pudding pop.
Bill pops on screen. Hello, get me out of this pudding pop.
No, you want to make it real? Help! Get me out of this courtroom.
I can't quit. Oh.
I love the OJ trial. When he put on the glove, it looked like a retarded child trying. It looked like a retarded child trying to be operation for the first time. What's this? Is this a glove? How does it go on? Good lord.
I know, it kind of reminds me of the, Hitman, like 47 on the cover art of the disc sometimes. They'll have him holding his glove down.
Instead of Agent 47, it's just 0. What would be the number for J? I haven't practiced my leet speak in a long time.
Agent Juice, that's what we'll call him. We'll just call him.
That reminds me, on Etsy, there's this place called Little Asian Sweatshop. I used to order labels for my suits.
Little Asian Sweatshop?
Yeah, unfortunately they didn't sell any spats, which is unfortunate because spats are always a good accessory to have if you're dressing nicely.
If you want to be a snazzy dapper Dan
Someone
man.
already owns this property. Time to pay the rent.
He's a dapper Dan man. Man, I hope that pie gets done soon. I want some pie. Fucking apple pie. Eat the pussy like a watermelon.
And then you just... I just imagined, and here's your watermelon, sir. He opens the thing, and it's a cat. Oh, what do you expect? This Asian restaurant.
I think the pie's done.
Okay, there's no way I'm going to I might just call it bankrupt here.
Smart investors
Why?
never give up.
I haven't even done anything with my properties. I'm just sitting. I'm just enjoying the
I just realized
convo.
I'm already stuck.
You've got all those good properties. Mortgage the greens and the yellows. Build up the blues, man. Why do I sound like King?
I'm forfeiting, man. I can already see I can foresee the failure.
I haven't upgraded any of my properties yet. I am literally just sitting here because I know that.
Malachi, you gave away.
Why do you have to pay $400?
You gave away an orange and a red.
The funny thing is, that's not how he lost. He landed on the railroad.
I told you, that would have, fucked me.
The
Because
railroad.
if I would have mortgaged any of my properties, I wouldn't have gotten enough money, and then I would have just had to constantly keep selling and selling.
Alright, you want me to host another game?
I'm fine right now, man. I'm fine right now.
You don't want to play a game, you're gonna